Hi Gemini, it's Christina here from In the Know Tarot. I have done an extended general reading for September for you, and this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now, I have done a reading in the past for you as well, and this is kind of the bonus, the extended off of that one. So to kind of see if we missed anything from the first one, maybe some new information is going to come through or something that's going to give us a little bit of clarification. If you haven't had a chance to watch that one, you might want to go back and check that one out. But I am using two different decks for this one as well. That reading was called, I think it was, they've got 5 minutes to figure it out. But now this reading, I'm using the Rider-Waite, and then I've got one card from Find Your Happy by Shannon Kaiser. So I'm just taking a look before we get started. Your very first card in the past here, that's the Judgment card, and that's reversed. What I'm getting is that someone was missing all of the signs in the past here. Someone was missing all of the signals. I'm getting a song too. I'll put it in, I think it's Nickleback. I'll put it in the description box and you can check that out. It's like someone here was missing, like the universe might have been giving you signs and signals, or actually this person might have been giving you signs and signals and like hints. Or you could have been giving them like signs and signals, but this person was missing all of them. Okay, it was like going over the head. It was like this person was not, it wasn't registering. Okay, and for some reason, because they weren't getting, okay, this might be a situation, just for example, for some of you, because they weren't getting the signs and the signals, they weren't willing to take a chance. So we've got the Fool card reversed. They were hesitating in the past here, and it was because they weren't getting it. And so therefore, it was like refusing to make like a judgment call because they were maybe waiting for a sign to let them know that this is the right way to go, kind of thing, and it didn't happen, but it did happen, and someone missed the signals, kind of thing. Could be like that particular, the first reading, it was like that song in that video. And she was basically letting him know that, you know, you're not giving me any attention and I'm going to leave. And she kept she kept pretty much, you know, telling him over and over again. She was giving him signals that she wanted his attention. She was telling him that she wanted his attention, and he just wasn't really paying attention to her. And then she left. So I just see that someone here is like hesitating on something in the past because they didn't get the signs and signals. So whatever that may mean for you, but we could we have the Temperance card here, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to be. There's others here too. So some of you, it could be a Libra. Some of you could be an Aries. Any air sign like yourself. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I've got Aquarius because we've got the Star card in particular here. Strong air, but you know, you are an air sign, but you could definitely be dealing with an air sign as well. We've got Scorpio in particular, Leo, but really it could be anyone in a, it could be anyone in a general reading. So let's get back to it. I feel like, okay, so just for an example, and you're going to have to fit it into your life, but with the Temperance card in reverse, something was not stable. So that's another reason someone didn't just jump off that cliff there. They knew that the situation wasn't stable. They felt like it wasn't stable, something like that. And so they were hesitating because they didn't, it's like it's possibly like getting a bad feeling, or not even getting a bad feeling, just not getting a positive feeling, so you don't just you don't really move forward. This could be really like a person who uses their like intuition about things, but somehow they missed it. Now, you're not going to go into a structure like a building, for example, that's not stable. Okay, it's like somebody was like, why would I do that? This is like, this person is like a ship, shipwreck, or the situation is like a unstable structure. And if you go into, it's risky to go into an unstable structure, it could collapse on you. So it's like there was hesitation, but it was like because someone saw this as like unstable, and it could have been like due to the circumstances that you had already experienced with this person or this situation, because we've got the Five of Swords here. So something definitely happened in the past. There was some sort of conflict or separation, or hurt feelings, or kind of like just a drift between either you or multiple people, or just it's like it's not stable, and you knew it wasn't stable. So this is like you deciding not to manifest, or them deciding not to manifest because of that, though. But there was something here with the signs, because it's like conflicting. It's like missing the signs and doing the exact opposite. So maybe you or someone else was going with fear instead of trusting your intuition. And it was like direct signs, though. Somebody was it was just over their head. For some of them, it was literal, like telling someone or showing someone, and they're missing it. Now, in the present here, we've got an Ace of Pentacles. And beside that, we've got Justice. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Not necessarily. It could have something to do, I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, there could be a new start, possibly with a Libra, like I said, or any air sign. But I'm also getting like a money, like pentacles, like a tangible money feel. So for some of you, it's like here in the present, you're getting something to do with like court, like a settlement, or like a divorce. You're getting some money from that, or you're getting money. Something's going in your favor if it has anything to do with the court system, like child support. You might be getting child support. Someone might be like behind on their child support, and now you're getting like a lump sum, or you're getting some money that they owe you for that. It's like money. You're seeing the money. You're getting it. You're receiving it. Someone's giving you money. You could be giving someone else money, but I do feel like I feel like it's more going in your favor. So for some of you, you're having to pay out, but for, I think, the majority of you, you're receiving. I feel like you're receiving this, and I think it's because of, like I said, something court related. It doesn't have to be. It could also be that someone just owes you money and they're paying you. So like a debt fulfilled, like a debt, like they paid their debt in full now. Or for some of you, it's to do with karma, and you have, paid your debt in full now, and you are done with that karma, that whatever you were dealing with, you have learned that, and now you've paid that in full, and that particular situation, you're just taking care of that. Now, I do see a new beginning, though, and for some of you, this is, I don't know, because I see this as, if this is money again, and if it's going in your favor, it's making someone else not stable, okay? So it's making the stability of someone else, it's like with the Four of Wands reversed, that's like that structure again. That structure that is not safe to go in. So because you're getting this money, for example, someone else who's paying it is not, is suffering because they might not have the funds to give that money right now, or something like that. It's like, I see you, you are getting the money, and then somebody else is suffering because of it. So, for example, it could be like if you're in a divorce settlement, and let's say you just got more than they got. So, let's say that it was like in your favor. So literally, let's say they got like, you got like everything except they got like a very little bit. And so it's not really stable for them. We've got an Ace of Swords here, and we've got a Four of Pentacles, and that's reversed. I feel like for some of you too, if this has nothing to do with money and this has something to do with like a relationship, or this is kind of like someone makes you an offer, okay, in love, or wants to take you out or something like that. They make you an offer and you say no, okay, you turn the offer down, and then they're persistent. They make you another offer, and this time you're open to it. So it's like the very first time, and it could be something like you missed that sign the first time, but then you got the sign the next time, and the signal the next time, something like that. You missed it at first, and then you finally get it. So, or someone's offering you and they're being persistent and you're saying no to them, and then finally you accept their offer and you're open to it. Now it's something like that for some of you. But if this is about money, like I said, someone here is definitely kind of coming out on top compared to the other. So for example, if it was divorce and you found out they were cheating, then you're literally like taking them to the cleaners, kind of, and leaving them with pretty much nothing, and they're losing because of that. You're gaining and they're losing because of that. It's something like that. And then you're leaving them kind of like vulnerable, or leaving them kind of, it's just putting them in a harder spot because they're having to pay in this money to you. But then it's something like that. So could have something to do with like an earth sign, not necessarily, but for some of you it could be earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Like I said, it definitely could have to do with a Libra or any air sign. But you're an air sign, so keep that in mind. But I do, if you're expecting money, you're getting money. But at the same time you're getting money, someone's losing money. So, okay. So we've got the Ten of Cups reversed here in the future. And that's next to the Page of Swords. So I'm going to get a clarifier for a Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So something's ending here. Okay, something's ending. And this person doesn't want it to end. Possibly this air sign. So something could be ending, like that marriage, for example. One person is not happy about that ending. Could be someone's like, if it's not like divorce, it's like someone's like maybe leaving their job or losing their job or something like that. It's like someone doesn't want to leave. So a relationship is ending, possibly a marriage is ending, possibly just something like that. Something like a business, you know, you're leaving one job. Someone is not happy that you're leaving, or you are not happy that, you know, something is ending here. It's like with that song. It's like with that song, okay? Someone wasn't getting the signals before. And then this person leaves. This person literally leaves. They don't want to leave, but they've pretty much just exhausted all of their, you know, attempts or ways to make this better, and they leave. And the other person is not happy they leave, okay? The other person isn't happy they leave. And the other person has like this realization once the person is gone, and that's when they get it. That's when they get like how serious the situation is, and it could be an Aquarius, but that's when they see it. That's when everything like comes down with the Tower moment here, so that they actually like realize the severity of the situation, and they realize like the magnitude of what happened, and they realize that they start taking some sort of action here. Okay, they start taking some sort of action because they see things differently. They see things differently. It's like this other person leaving kind of like changed the way they saw the whole situation. And they weren't happy with the Ten of Cups reversed that this person walked away. They wanted this person to stay, or they wanted you know, they didn't want to leave themselves. They didn't want this to end. So whatever this is, that's when so it's kind of like when you're in a rut, like when you're in a relationship and you're in a rut, and the other person's like trying to get you to like, you know, spice it up, take them out, like give them attention or something like that. And then this is when that person is just like exhausted all attempts at trying to make the situation better, because they're doing it by themselves. They're not getting, the other person is missing all their signals or direct signs, and they're just missing it, and they're not putting in the effort. So the other person feels like this is all they have left to do is to leave. So this is when they like pack up their stuff, or they tell them it's over and they leave, or they end the relationship, or they, you know, walk out of the job, for example, or they give their notice and they say, this is, you know, not working for me anymore because, you know, you're not giving back and it's not working. And this is the moment where this person then realizes like, hey, this is what they've been trying to get me to see all this time. And this person realizes there's some sort of realization, and they can see everything clearly, and they don't want this situation to happen. So that's when they're actually, they were stuck in this rut, and see, they're getting themselves unstuck right here because they're actually taking the action to do that. It could be an air sign, like yourself, or an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. I mean, like I said, any sign really. But they see things differently because they're now motivated, because you've taken the action to actually leave. They're taking the action because they don't want the situation to end. Okay, they're trying now to get out of that rut. They want to get you back. They don't want, you know, that rut anymore. So this is when they're pretty much they're taking action because they see it differently. Now, they have genuine feelings, okay? You could be dealing with a Leo in specific, but they're very loyal to you. They feel very close to you. They feel like you're their best friend. They feel like they have like very, they have mutual feelings, like they have love, it's returned. For example, the way you feel about them is how they feel about you. They're coming in. They're coming in fast with these arrows here in the outcome. So they're coming in, or communication is coming in. They're actually, some of them are going to get you, like in that video. I'll post it again, but she leaves. She'd pretty much had enough, and she left, and he went and he drove to where she was, and he brought her flowers, and he got her, and he and then, you know, that's, they got back together. But it's kind of like that. It's kind of like this right here is action. Okay, it's action. So if someone's not coming literally to see you, they are definitely taking action. Some of them are actually coming to get you, like literally driving to come and get you. They have learned their lesson, and they are not stuck anymore. They are moving. There's forward movement here. There's definitely fast. You know, this is like they've made up their mind. They're coming fast too. So fast communication. They're going after what they want. And that, you know, that could be for some of you, but that's, you're going to have to fit it how it applies, but it's something like that. Fast incoming communication is coming in. And things are changing. Things are changing because of that. The situation is changing. So here in the past, it was like someone was hesitating or just not taking action. And then the second that you take action, that's when they start taking action. And that's when things start moving forward. So, okay. I'm trying to see. Let's see if there's anything else. So whatever this is, it's like you need a little, you know, just telling this person over and over again isn't really going to give you any results. Like in the future here, when you actually do something about it, that's when this person seems to be motivated. Or for example, if you've been working at this company for years and they won't give you a raise, but you know your worth, you know that you deserve to make more money, you know that you spend a lot of time with, you know, there at work, and you're putting in all of this effort, and you're a really good employee, and you're doing, you know, like a lot of work, and you deserve to get a raise. And let's just say that your boss thinks that you're staying there, right? Just like that person in the relationship thinks that you're staying there in that rut, and that you just are just gonna, you know, just deal with it, and this is just the way it's gonna be. And you're like, no, this isn't the way it's gonna be. So you ask for a raise, or you ask for more attention, or, you know, you want to try to rekindle something. And this is like your boss isn't giving you a raise, and you're not getting any action from the other party in the relationship. So you eventually in the future here are actually taking action, and you're leaving, or you're saying, okay, here's my notice. And then that pretty much wakes them up. They're like, oh no, we can't lose her, you know, we can't lose him. He's very valuable to our company. We can't do that. We're going to have to give them a raise, for example, or something like that. But something's coming in, and it's going to be very quick news, communication. You're going to hear from this person. Like I said, some of them are actually coming to get you. Or you're finding out that you're going to get that raise. Something like that. And it's like they were hesitating in the past, but they're taking quick action. Quick action. It's like changing. It's like things are changing because of this, and it's because of your action. So when you threaten to leave, for example, that's when they come after you. Or when you leave, actually, when you actually take the steps, when you take the action, and when you give your notice, that's when, you know, you've taken that action. You said, hey, I'm not going to work here anymore, and you put in your notice, and you're taking steps to like get out of the situation. And that's when they like come back. So that's when that kind of snaps them back to reality, snaps them back into this, because they were in a rut. They were kind of just stuck. And it was like you were kind of aware of this rut. They were just kind of just like in the rut. They were just not aware of it. You kind of snapped them back into reality. You snapped them out of the rut. Okay, so there are infinite resources available to me. I'm just going to read that. That's card number 24. When you have been stuck doing the same thing for so long, it may seem as though there are no other options available to you. You might feel a lack of resources or feel that you can only focus on your limitations. However, when you give yourself time to think about the solution, you will find there are an infinite number of options for you. Instead of spending your energy looking at what you do not have, turn your attention to multiple solutions available. You just have to be willing to see new opportunities. There are infinite resources available to you. Trust that you will be guided to the right one. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll be back to do another reading at some point soon. I hope this helped, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm doing personal readings now. You can find the information on how to contact me to order your reading in the description box. Like I said, I'm going to be posting that video, that song there, and anything else that may come through during readings. I'll post there too. And I am doing a September special this month on the reading, so you get 5 additional minutes for free. I charge $1 a minute, so basically you have to have a minimum of 15 minutes, and I think maximum of 45. So if you order, for example, a 20-minute reading, normally it would cost you $20. It's still going to cost you $20 this time, but you're going to get 25 minutes. So you're going to get 5 extra minutes free. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks.